Deputy Abbot of Huakao Temple, Muang District, Prachin Buri, clarified the case of a monk raping a novice after the person refused before disappearing from the temple. The municipal deputy clerk invaded the cubicle and found the bedclothes. But all valuables are gone. Found a dish of rotten rice, like in a hurry. From the case of Luang Ta Pra Look, Wat Huakao Temple, Ban Pra Subdistrict, Muang District, Prachin Buri Province, deceived an 11-year-old novice into meeting his cloister during the day and night. Before committing sexual harassment until masturbating 6 times from April to December 2022, with Luang Ta Thavorn having an item exchanged for an old phone with novices, used 2 machines to keep their mouths shut, and advised novices not to tell anyone about such matters, and while trespassing, he told him to stay still. Out of fear, the novices did not dare to tell anyone. On December 26, 2022, the novice who had been subjected to sexual abuse by the monk became ill due to rectal inflammation. The novice's relatives took them to Jao Priya Abhebu Behar Hospital, where the doctor found severe inflammation and a fever, along with evidence of sexual harassment. Further examination and questioning revealed that the novice had indeed been sexually abused. Progress. On January 17, 2023, the reporter traveled to the temple to meet with a novice victim who still looked scared about what happened, saying that the sexually harassed monk named Luang Ta Thavorn, when he was at the temple, he remembered that he had done it 6 times. He said not to tell anyone. He would buy 2 phones for him until the day he fell ill and the doctor examined him. I don't want to lie. When the doctor asked him, he said this Luang Ta had violated about 3 to 4 times, and when he came to ordain in front of the fire, Luang Ta invited him to his cubicle, which was a messy room. Then he went and did an indecent act with me. As for the room he was taking to now, it was already broken. Then why hasn't it disappeared? And the doctor asked if he was sexually abused or not. The first time the doctor said no. But after going to the doctor for the 3rd round, he agreed to tell the truth. On the other hand, Miss Noi, fictional name, the victim's mother, said she took her child to the hygienist because it was itchy. When going to do the wound and examine the body, the doctor so take the younger brother to check at the hospital. Because there must be more than a wound at that time, the sister did not tell me anything. When he went to examine the body, he asked his mother to sign his consent to the examination. The doctor asked the younger brother what the cause was and asked the younger brother to tell him about it. Nong said that he was harassed in exchange for a phone. He ordained for more than a month. And his younger brother has been abused all the time. He has been ordained for 6 months now. At this time, the novice was afraid. He wanted to feel. Now he brought the novice near his house. And has already notified the diary. The police told him to wait for the story. He used to ask the novices and he did not accept. And came to know again that he and the abbot had already fled before the new year. Before he goes to report now, he is concerned about the case that it will be delayed. As for the mind of a novice now, we keep talking to him all the time. He only wanted to feel sick. He was still agitated, still afraid. The novice was admitted to the hospital for 5 days. Initially, the doctor informed that the novice had an infection from an anal wound. And was found to be sexually harassed. Prachin Thippathamo, deputy abbot of Wat Huakao. Initially, he said he was from Nakhon Sawan Province. Came to be ordained in Nakhon Ratchasima Province the first year, came to live in Prachin later. The monk's sister wanted the younger brother to come near the 2nd year, came to live at Huakao Temple, the 3rd year, at Mysamaki Temple, Ban Pra. Then the novice's father heard the news. Asked Luang Ta Thavorn if he had really done it with the novice, but he refused. Then the novice father said that if he didn't accept it, he would file a complaint. After an hour, he called his brother to pick him up around December 30, 2022. There were no children at the temple, only old monks. But in the sense that he could not stay hot that the police would come, but told her sister to go see the aforementioned doctor. Mr. Thiti Kittiwaitit, Deputy District Chief of Muang Prachin Buri, asked for permission from the abbot of Wat Huakao to request to inspect the accused monk's cubicle. Found that such a cubicle, the robes and bedding were still intact, but all the valuables had been removed earlier. It was also found that there was food on the plate next to the bed. There was a rotten, putrid smell, as if there was no time to pack before leaving. After this, the dean of the subdistrict, the monk's ruler, had a meeting to discuss about this statue. If not reported within the deadline, will proceed according to the judicial process. If you do not enter within the specified time, you will be dismissed as a monk.